Hello, everybody.
Hey
Welcome
guys.
to the side panel. Sorry we missed you guys last week. I was busy rubbing my own nuts. Actually, I was trying to find my hairline, and as you can see, I was unsuccessful. Yeah.
We had
Instead,
yeah,
I decided to have the hairline of a yautja, and
in honor of.
in honor of because that's what I'm trying to grow this out to be for
Yeah.
my mandibles.
Yeah.
Because I went and saw Predator Badlands, and
Jealous.
yeah.
Jealous.
For my review, you should go check out the Panelcast
Mhm.
and see what Freddie and I had to say about Predator Badlands. In the meantime, we are here with you, and we're going to do an unboxing on the
Yeah.
side panel because it's been a while,
Mhm.
and I missed you guys.
Missed you too.
So, Joel,
Okay.
you gonna tell me about that thing you do?
Well, there's a thing that I got. A thing that I got. Okay.
Thing-a-ling-a-ling.
Yep. So this is thing one.
Sweet.
And what's thing two, AJ?
Thing two is I'm gonna laugh about this every single time.
Always.
But it's Pushing Machine Warrior. The warrior that is a pushing machine.
He's big in film.
Such a big pushing
Huge in film.
in film.
Yeah. This is the second second Transformer, at least in the series, it's had an interesting stage name.
Yes.
Interesting stage name.
Yes. We don't know about his performance yet.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out here live on camera with you guys.
Mhm.
Already the size is enormous.
Yeah.
A lot to handle. More than one hand, obviously, is used in handling the pushing machine.
These Transformers come with an 18 or over age limit. The company has said that we will not sell without verification of age.
Right.
It's a new time in history for things that transform. Okay. So kids, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's just not going to happen for you.
Yeah.
For you. Anyway, this is the fourth in their series of their version of Devastator, and I'm loving every single bit of it.
Yeah.
I don't care about if Joel loves it or not because he's not buying anything of it.
I just get to.
I'm spending all the money on it, so it's all about my love of the series.
Look, my cheap ass.
Keep your thing over there.
This was even gifted to me.
And I'm just gonna push it off the table.
The other thing. No.
And here we are. Here we are with the fourth in their series, and I'm very excited. I still got the plastic on the box, guys. So we're gonna tear this open, but only after Joel gets his cheap free thing out of our way. So Joel.
So I have wanted this for quite some time, but it came to me. It was a gift, and I really appreciated it. This is the NECA McCready. I think this is the first version that came out, because there's another version that is him later on in the movie, snow covered, iced over with, the dynamite. But I'm really stoked. This box is shiny on the outside. It's got a great recreation with a nice metal sheen of at least one of the main poster images. There's actually a good.
It's actually like the entire VHS DVD cover.
Yeah, it's perfect.
The release, everything is just, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's the metallic texture is really fun. Some good photography of the figure itself in the back, but montage really well. It has the NECA opening, feature, which I always enjoy. For those of us who like to take stuff out or not, either way, you get to take a peek at it. You see exactly what you're getting. Love that. So let's get him out of here. All right, AJ.
The knife of power.
Have
you guys been introduced to the most powerful knife in the universe? Allow me to show you the mighty knife.
You know why it's that size? Because if it was any bigger, no one could handle the power. That's why it would be.
It is the version that Mini Sephiroth would hold.
How much power, AJ?
All the power.
Wow. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna get McCready out of here. Okay. All right.
Not nearly as noisy as I thought it would be.
No. You know what? I'm already digging it down to even. I'm pretty sure that is his lighter in his pocket. Take a peek at that, AJ.
At least you hope it's his lighter in his
Yeah.
pocket.
So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dip in here. We're
That
gonna
is
take.
his lighter in his pocket.
I
That's
swear it's his
cool.
lighter in his pocket. So I'm gonna start pulling out some of the interesting goodies. You have the small lantern, and it's really detailed, man. It's really detailed. You can actually really see it's good. The handle actually does move back and forth, so you can really have it, have him holding it in motion, up, down.
I'll try and get the POV cam up, guys. Give me a second.
Okay. He's got some other goodies. Let me see if I can get these out of here. Okay. So we have, oh yeah, we've got the bottle bourbon, I believe. Trying to remember the actual brand that he is. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and say it's movie accurate. You got a tiny 2-finger pour glass, and inside there's actually a little ice cube. Yeah, it's, you guys, this is fun stuff. You've got 3 different regular hands. You've got hands for each left and right to hold the pistol or the shotgun, and you've got one that would hold either, basically just kind of more of your standard, just grip hand. Then you've got a gloved hand to match the other hand that he's got gloved. So all the hands, the bottle. Here, look at that. Check out that. There's a little ice cube in there, if you can see it. And okay, let's rock some sunglasses here. Well, they're not actually full-on sunglasses, but they're actually glasses for being out in the snow like that. So let's see if I can get them on. And sure enough, you can lift up his hair just enough. And, he's now a cool guy.
Bada boom, bada bing.
So, yeah, that's a lot of little goodies that they come with. I'm going to keep moving on. So other things that he's got some goggles. Go ahead and throw those on real quick. I'm a little nervous actually to stretch that on there, so I think I'm just going to show it to you. But they're your good old fashioned wood shop high school goggles, with a strap. All right, let's see if I can get this hat out. All right. So I'm not going to pull the extra heads out of there, but I'm going to try to at least show them to you. So there's 2 hooded versions. Okay. Take a peek at those. Now with those hood up versions, which you can see poking through his jacket.
Nobody trusts those heads anymore.
No. All right. And sure enough, let's see, make sure it's the right way. You could put it, I'm sure, on any one of the heads. You got the hat, which almost didn't happen. There's some cool stuff about that hat and how it ended up, and it just became iconic. That almost just didn't happen at all. The hat's pretty sweet, actually. AJ, I want to hand this to you, and I'm actually pretty impressed. They actually did fabric. It just looks like a piece of ribbon, but you could easily put it down on his back like he wore it, so just around his neck. AJ got that close-up of what I'm 100% sure is McCready's lighter in his pocket. But the figure is, straight up, NECA detail. It's really well detailed. I really dig it. Like I said, I had been waiting and wanting this for quite some time. And sure enough, hey, it came to me. You got your 12 gauge pump. Looks looks pretty movie accurate to me. There is paint application. Okay, so at least the actual stock. There is a little bit of look like some some dry brushing just to give it a little weathering, but it's a good shotgun. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and plop this in his hand so you can kind of see. And let's see here. All right, you guys. Yep, I am getting away with officially.
He's geeking out on
I'm
himself.
officially playing this. I've waited a long time, maybe not a long time.
He's
but
allowed to geek out
yeah,
on
but
himself.
it's been a minute. I've been wanting this thing for a little while. So you guys, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to get emotional on camera. So that's why I'm averting my eyes. I'm gonna get this all the way around. Put the head back on.
Put on the sunglasses.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I just needs a cigarette.
Yeah. Come on, NECA.
NECA for failing to send off a Lucky Strikes.
Failing to support the tobacco industry. And so there you go. There you have it. The hat on the back. You could put them on him. The sunglasses are wicked. The shotgun is great.
Hold on. Hold him there.
Let me get this bottle.
There we go. Now we got him next to the thing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna scale this.
My dog Jack.
Scale this for you a little bit if I can get this in his hand all the way. There you go. I don't know whether he's going to stop him with the bottle of liquor or the shotgun, but just, this is only going to show as much detail as we can really give you, but the label on the bottle is gorgeous. I'm really stoked for this figure. I don't want to make you have to watch me mess with this thing as much as I'm gonna, but I think right off the bat, I'm gonna go ahead and make the second one happen. And hey, NECA, if you're listening, please, if you're not already doing it, can we have a child's, please? Because you kind of gotta. If you make anybody else next, it's gotta be Keith David. Come on, you owe us that, okay? So far, I would give this thing, based on me wanting it for a while, all the little Richards I can give it. I think he might have a couple things to say about it, but he'd still give it. He'd go, meh, it's pretty good, and that was pretty good for him. So
maybe not so Italian.
Maybe not so Italian, but he would definitely, the head would bobble a little bit. Yeah. But I really, really love it. I know AJ loves the movie, and so even though he doesn't buy NECA, I think he still would have a lot to say about merchandise that would come out for it. How you feel?
I think it's awesome. Yeah, I missed the frock.
Yeah.
On his jacket.
Yeah.
I think that would be a little bit cooler, but
yeah.
Otherwise, no, it's awesome.
So we're maybe we'll get a chance.
Where's the frock on his jacket?
Yeah. Where's the frock?
The frock is wrong with this jacket.
So I know I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to go ahead and get the rest, at least in this line, which isn't going to be hard because there's only one more. But and we'll take a comparison and see how this keeps looking. I'm going to go ahead and say, though, in a battle toe-to-toe, though, toe-to-toe, not toe-to-toto, as much as I like McCready, and he really, was a great character, he would go down real quick next to Thing 2, which, his name is known across the land, and
it's the pushing machine,
and in film, of course, the machine. So let's take a peek.
Using the world's mightiest knife.
Again, if it was any bigger of a knife, no one could wield the power. That's why it's so small, because it's so powerful. We're only humans.
There's only so much we can do.
Only so much. So, you guys have already seen us open others in the series. There's been no reason to believe each one wasn't going to be the same quality. So far, you know,
So far, one of the most impressive series I've come across.
yeah. Especially when we're talking about versions of Devastator, which is kind of like, if you can't do a good Devastator, then maybe we shouldn't pay attention to anything else you're making. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the entry level of what kind of skills do you have? Can you?
Like, everybody does a Devastator. Right?
Everybody does a Devastator. Why should we want yours? You know? But so far, I would have to say, you know, this is turning out to be. I could end up being my favorite that I've ever seen. So
I've
again,
seen the way that converts into the feet, and it's awesome.
so just a quick look in the front, nice, good color photo.
Oh, no, I'm wrong. Holy crap!
And
Holy crap!
and in robot form. It so there.
Oh, Popeye forearm, dude.
That is I feel like if I lose like my arm up to right here and you put that, it would still be. So inside there, you guys go, there's a forearm portion with some, if you saw the hardware in there, a mega joint. On top of that, you can see, I'm going to get this in there. If you guys are going to see AJ, no, I'm not going to move the fingers out. I forget that. But right there is 100% articulated fingers on every normal joint. Looking close, I'm pretty sure they even have some flexion this way too. Yeah, that's a forearm, man.
It feels like the old Shogun Z, the Warrior Z hands that would launch out at you.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like. The same kind of heft.
Yeah. And so this forearm is independent of, you know, this isn't transforming into a part of him. This is just an additional extra crazy loco.
Oh no,
forearm.
no, it changes into stuff.
It looks like it changes into something,
yeah.
but you don't need it to be on him to transform. This is wicked, dude. So obviously we're gonna get another one of these.
This is nice. This is the skinnier version of anything we've opened.
Again, one of my favorite things about these is that the robot form of them looks wicked.
Oh, did you hear that? Shh. Clicks.
Yeah. So far, I haven't had AJ have any complaints about the jointage on his figures. These ones have all been tight. They have clicking. They have, you know, it's none of them came out loosey goosey. I'll tell you that. None of them came out like you know, like an 80s GoBot. Okay. Just kind of.
Mm-hmm. These are all awesome. Everything about these I've loved. Love how the treads are all broken up here.
Yeah.
And then like it has like a cannon right there.
Yeah. Again, you know, the thing is that, you know, so these guys, when they're, you know, it's an all points judgment here. You know, if one form looks amazing but the other form isn't so good, you know, it pulls the score down. But these have scored.
Every link in this chain has been strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the POV cam so you guys can get a closer look.
Quick sip.
So you can see like the kneecaps separate and move independently. We need to have a light back here.
So the fingers, at least the top finger and the thumb,
all of them are independently articulated.
You guys are getting sick of me saying this every time, but it's just the engineering level that's going on these just really makes me wonder why our cars still aren't that great on gas, even when they're like, you know, hybrid. If this much work is going into that, holy moly. Dude,
this is great.
Again, another thing that we are going to try to show you the best that we can, but the paint application does have a matte green metallic shiny finish, but at the same time muted. It really is, it's really cool to see in person. So however cool you think it is in the video, it's even more dynamic. It's rich. You can't also, particularly unless you're seeing a person, see all the paint application that is small in there, bars and covers that need to be, you know, a metallic, you know, more of a silver.
Blades still have that. Oh wow! Hold the blade. Hold the handle. Feel the handle.
Oh, yeah,
That's metal.
that's metal, and there's a joint, and there is even a joint. There's, look, there's a little piece there.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
that's metal.
we found some metal parts already
Holy crap!
in the handle of each of the smaller blades, and there's two separate parts on here. I'll try to do this so you can see how each point does bend.
Nice little Phillips head screwdriver screw right there for putting it
Yeah.
together. Pin over here holding the blade, and the handle there.
And
the
that
slides.
yummy cherry candy blade, nice and translucent, but serious. Yeah, digging it.
That handle really surprised me. I wasn't expecting metal.
No, and they really didn't have to. Honestly, even just a
Right.
good plastic would have been fine, but they did do it, and you know what?
It shows quality right there.
Over time too. Look, actually putting a metal screw. Look, we always appreciate legit hardware. I think sometimes, as much as trying to get away with 100% plastic ball joints and stuff is cool,
Without foaming.
sometimes good old nuts and screws, you know, they still put them in people. So yeah, that forearm and that hand, all the fingers, it really is good. I want to see the full weapon that's going to go in the hand. I haven't gotten to see maybe fully what would go there. I don't care what it is. I hope it's a giant loco gun, you know, but
The BFG to end
yes,
all BFGs.
but I'll tell you what, you know, the hand's big enough to hold a small 22 caliber pocket pistol in real life. So
And a machete in the other hand.
yeah. Hey, consistent with all the other ones that we've opened, it's just as good.
Oh, that's metal.
More metal,
More metal. And the connector joints.
more metal. Right on. Hey, you guys have figured out by now, metal parts and transformers and cloth goods on figures. I mean, you know, that's how you talk to us. That's how you know, you get
And donuts.
That's how, and donuts, and that's how you get our attention.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, man, that thing is sweet.
I know.
And I can't wait.
McCready.
McCready, but he's having a tougher time. You know what I mean? So yeah, for some quick scale,
He's right behind me, isn't he?
yeah. Yeah, so there's that movie that never came out.
The
where
thing from outer space, where
just when you thought you knew what was going on, the beast went
and transformed into love.
And transformed into love. You know,
became the pushing machine.
Yeah,
the pushing thing.
Yeah, that's again, you know, big in film.
Bigger in film.
Bigger in film
than in real life.
If you guys are looking for either of these types of things or these specifically, I'm sold on them. You know,
like I said, I'll continue doing the series as it comes along. We've reached the end of it right now. They haven't had any more releases, so I'm eagerly awaiting. I believe that the next in the series will be sometime in we're in November, so January. November, yeah. I think the next one will be out. So hopefully, and so once they keep coming out, I'll keep opening. But until then, we still have 3/4 or sorry, 3/5 of a Bruticus that we still need to unbox.
Yeah, true.
So while we're waiting on that, you guys are gonna have to come back for more episodes to see that Bruticus unboxed, and then subscribe to our Patreon so you can see what it's gonna look like transformed and combined. That's what's gonna look awesome too. So
Yeah.
but unless you have anything else you wanted to add to this episode,
Just hey, like AJ's saying, hey, go please, check out the Patreon. We are working hard to get more on there. But that is a way you can show us that that you enjoy what we're doing, and we're always working to improve and show you cool stuff the best that we can. Yeah,
we got some great stuff up there too. We have you can, even if you just donate $1 a month, that is more than enough. We'll be real appreciative, and you'll get your name thrown up in the credits through these shows.
Yep.
And so we'll be able to show our appreciation that way for you.
And it goes right back into the show.
Right back into the show.
It helps us do more
and afford more of these.
Yeah. We are not currently at the point where NECA and the other company are just Dreamstar handing us stuff to review. We would love to get there. That's all we would do, would sit at this wood table and review for you. So, but hey, again, thanks you guys. I hope you find some cool stuff out there when you're looking.
And please let us know if you do. If you have any cool unboxings you want to show us, we'd love to see them.
Yeah.
Hit us up, forbiddenpanel@gmail.com, or on any of our social media sites all over the world. Just look up Forbidden Panel, and that's where we'll be. Please, if you're watching this right now, do us a favor and just like it. At least like the video. Go down below, click like. If you're watching it, might as well like it while you're here. Okay.
Right on.
We appreciate it, guys. We'll talk to you later.
Have a great night. Catch you later.
Bye.